give me more. Give me more.
Here you are, checking the storage room to see what's out of stock to order from the supplier. You've been helping your sister's coffee shop for almost a month after you finally decided to get out of your world and just face the reality and the problem of your life. Ever since you were a little, you've been bullied. They always calling you ugly and sometimes orc. You are really losing your confidence and often you're having anxiety attack. You brought it up until college. You just want to be alone and don't want to socialize. Later on, you found out that you have a depression and you almost killed yourself by jumping on the river. But someone stopped you. She hugged you tightly and told you that suicide is not the answer to your problem. Don't let people who insult you win. Show them that you are strong and just ignore them. You are not ugly. You are just ugly in their eyes because they are insecure about you. Her hugs were so warm. She's like an angel as she helps you to face your problem. After you met her, finally you decided to see a specialist to help you. Later on, you found out that that woman was a professor at the university. After getting better, you went to her and thanked her for what she did to you. This is you now, trying to forget the pain and nightmares in your life. You come out of the storage room and go to the counter where your sister is. When you saw the blind guy again, since you work at the cafe, you see him comes almost twice a week and sit in the same spot. He stays for 2 to 3 hours, then leave when the car to pick him up arrives. He doesn't do anything else. He just orders coffee and sit in the corner. But you notice something. Even though he is wearing sunglasses, you can notice the sadness on his face. Honestly, you're just secretly watching him from the distance, but little by little, you are curious about that man. You came closer to your sister and handed her the list. Oni, who is he? You asked while staring at the man. Who? Your sister asked. And look at you. Later on, she found out who you were referring to after following your eyes where they were looking. Ah, he's Junko. His family is my regular customer. I didn't know what happened to them. They suddenly stopped coming here for a few months. After months, he came here again, but he was alone. His parents were no longer with him. And one of the things that surprised me was when I found out that he became blind. After your sister said that, she took the paper from your hand and left to order the missing items. You were still staring at him while your mind had many questions about what really happened to him. While you were looking at him, you're looking back at your past. Actually, you see yourself in him. You both just want to be alone in the corner. The only difference is you can see while he doesn't. You were about to go to the bathroom to wash your hand when you heard the students talking about the blind man and making fun of him. They said, even if he's handsome, still it's useless because he is blind. You got pissed at what you heard, so you went to them. Yeah, you are too much. What if I poke your eyes so you will become blind? In that way, you can feel that what is going through. What's the problem with you? We're not laughing at you. My problem is you. Your rude attitude. Can you get out of this cafe? From now on, don't come here anymore. No manners. As you push them outside of the cafe, out of your anger. Excuse me, you gasped when you heard him say so. Yes, your response. I'm okay. You don't need to do that. They deserve it. They have no right to laugh at you. You live in this world for a reason. so you are not useless. But they are right. I'm useless. I became burden to my dad because I'm blind. My mom died because of me. Slowly tears dripping from his eyes, and you saw the sadness on his face. You also shed tears for unknown reason. You didn't really know what happened to him and his family, but at that time, all you know is that he needs someone else. You came to him and held his hand. Do you know? I went through depression because of the bullying that I received. I came to the point where I felt I was worthless and I decided to end my life, but someone waked me up. You are not useless. Everything happens for a reason. I don't know what you are going through right now, but I can only say one thing. If you are hurting now, how much the person who loves you. I'm definitely sure your mom will be sad if she sees you like this. God gave this test for you because He knows you will overcome it. After this, you will realize that you become strong. Don't mind them. Actually, they are the one who was useless. Why are you so nice to me? Who are you? I don't know why I'm doing this. Maybe because I can see myself in you before. I can be your friend if you want. Oh, by the way, I'm YN. I'm Jungkook. From that day, you and Jungkook became friends. If before he only went to the cafe twice a week, now it's been every day. When you're not busy, you always talk about something, but you never ask what really happened to him. For you, maybe he's not ready yet to talk about it. One day while you were at the counter, you saw a car parked outside. Later on, a man get out and opened the other door as Jungkook get out. You hurriedly ran to open the door of the cafe for him. Why in? Jungkook said. How did you know that it's me? I can feel it. After that, you accompany him going inside. When you suddenly remember the man who's with him just now. Wait, Jungkook, who is he? Who? The guy just left. The guy with you. Ah, he's my dad. Sorry, I forgot to introduce you to him. Your dad? It means Professor Jun is your mom? You know my mom? And that's when you found out that Jungkook was the son of the person who saved you before. It's clear for you now why you want to help him, because you have a connection with each other. And finally, Jungkook shared with you what really happened. The car that he was driving got crashed, but his mom saved him. He survived but became blind. Since then, Jungkook has been blaming himself for the death of his mom. Every time he misses his mom, he went to the cafe because that cafe is his family bonding place. Your mom will be lonely for what you are doing. Do you know why she saved you? Because she wants you to experience being happy and doing what you want. I'm sure your dad also hurt by her loss, but definitely he is even more hurt seeing you blaming yourself. You said you became burden to your dad after you became blind. Then, if you don't want to be a burden, why didn't you agree to have a surgery? Not everyone is going to have a chance to see again. Don't miss it. You said that because he already told you before that his dad wants him to undergo a surgery so he can see him again. But in guilt, he declined it. The bell rang as you see that Jungkook's order ready to serve, so you stood up to take it. But Jungkook suddenly held your hand. Actually, I really don't want to have a surgery. But after I know you, I changed my mind. Do you know why? Why? Because I want to continue to live as a normal person. I want to do what I want with the person my heart beats for. I want to be with her and prove to everyone that I'm not useless. Everything that what I want to do, I want you to be there because I love you. Can you stay by my side, please? You look at him as you bend and kiss his forehead. My answer to your question, of course, I will stay at your side. So get well soon so we can do everything you want together as a couple. He chuckled and saw his hand carefully moving and hugged your waist. Finally, the one you've been waiting for has came. Jungkook's dad found a match donor for his son. Before Jungkook was admitted to the operating room, he held your hand tightly and said that he wants you to be the first person he sees when he sees again. But it looks like you can't keep your promise to him to stay by his side. While Jungkook is recovering, you always visit him at the hospital because his dad is busy. And there you accidentally meet the girl who liked him since college. She was happy that Jungkook could finally see again. But she said something that confused your mind and changed your decision. She said that Jungkook X is very beautiful if you are confident to face Jungkook. She also said that Jungkook only likes you because he hasn't seen you yet. But if he sees you, she will be sure that Jungkook breaks up with you because you are ugly. At that time, you lose your confidence in yourself again. What if she is right? Jungkook won't like you when he sees the real you. You know Jungkook will be angry with you if you don't keep your promise to him. So you look for the girl who likes him. Before the doctor removed the bandage from Jungkook's eyes, you ask her to pretend as you, since your voice have the same tune. Your mind is messed up. Even your anxiety is coming back again. You are so confused. Little by little, the things that happened to you before are coming back into your mind. That's why you did that. It hurts, but this is the best way you could think of those times. You sat while holding Jungkook's hand with a heavy heart because you know you only few minutes left and you need to leave him forever. YN, what time is it? 9:55, you replied. I'll see you in 5 minutes. I'm so excited to see you, YN. You pressed his hand and said, Me too. I'm excited because you can see again. Jungkook remembered this. No matter what happened, I'll be watching you and I'm just here for you. I know. You slowly remove his hand from yours and say, I'm just going to the bathroom. I'll be back. As you stand up. But before you go out the door, you come back and kiss his forehead. The moment you get out of the door, the girl who likes him get inside. His dad is against on your plan, but he can't do anything since he also understands what you're going through. After a few minutes, the doctor removed the bandage. The first person that he was looking for was you. He looked around and saw a girl standing beside him. Are you YN? I'm YN. You just secretly left the hospital crying. You don't care if they are looking at you. Those times you know what you did was wrong. You became hard. But you can't get out of your mind. What if he doesn't like you? You want to go back and tell him the truth but your traumatic experience before is defeating you. As you near the exit door of the hospital, your chest was getting heavier and heavier because you know Jungkook would be gone forever in your life until you heard something. YN! YN! Where are you? You turned around after you heard your name as you saw Jungkook running while looking around while the doctor and nurse follow him. You're just looking at him at the same time. Your tears are dripping while he's still standing where you are standing until Jungkook's eyes landed on you. I found you, he said, and slowly came to you as he hugged you. Do you think I won't recognize you? I'm just blind, YN, but my heart is not. As you burst in tears and hug him back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I became coward. Shh. Dad already told me everything. Why you did it. The moment Jungkook saw the girl that likes him, he immediately knew it wasn't you. His heart is not beating on her. She started looking for you, so his dad told him everything. He suddenly removed the dextrose and ran out the door to chase you. When Jungkook's eyes landed on the girl near the exit door, his heart pounding so fast, that moment he already knows the girl who was staring up while looking at him is you. A problem is a chance for you to the best. Once the storm is over, you won't remember how you made it through, how you managed to survive. You won't even be sure whether the storm is really over. But one thing is certain, when you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. That's what this storm all about. The end. Or bonus.